So it's been a while since Niantic found themselves in some sort of controversy related to any kind of decision that they've made regarding Pokemon Go, but recently they found themselves in that hot water once again, and this is because they decided to nerf the end of the season rewards for the Go Battle League, and a lot of players are extremely unhappy about it. So that's exactly what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. Let's roll the intro and get right into it. And how's it going, everyone? It's me, It's Count here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. Today I'm going to be talking about the recent controversy with the Go Battle League. Niantic made a pretty poor decision in my opinion, and a lot of players caught on to it, and they are extremely unhappy about it. Some players have been voicing their opinions very harshly, and I really do think that this is something we do need to address, because Niantic needs to be aware that players are really savvy. They're going to pick up on these sort of changes, and they're going to be unhappy about it. So what exactly am I talking about here? Well, in case you didn't know, at the end of every Go Battle League season, you get a very sizable Stardust reward for completing your battles, and of course, this reward was one of the best sources for Stardust for every player. And of course, Niantic decided to completely nerf this down. They reduced it by 50%, and they stated that they're going to make up for it by increasing Stardust gains throughout the season with various events and bonuses. And on paper, that may seem like a fair trade, considering that most players who play the Go Battle League will likely get most of their Stardust throughout the season as opposed to the end of the season. But if you actually look deeper into it, you realize that this is a very big nerf, and a lot of players are going to be extremely unhappy about it. Now, the reason why Niantic would do something like this, I could think of two different reasons. One of those reasons being very fair and reasonable, while the other is a little bit more egregious. So first and foremost, I can see why Niantic is doing this, and that is of course because they want to drive engagement to the Go Battle League, getting players to play more throughout the season rather than in a big push near the end of the season. I think a lot of players tend to ignore the Go Battle League except for those Stardust rewards, so I do know that a lot of players only play the Go Battle League season near the end of it so that they could get as high of a rank as they possibly could in order to pick up a good sizable Stardust reward. But a lot of other players do play throughout the season, and of course this allows them to hit the legend rank, and they do maximize those Stardust rewards at the end of the season. And I really think Niantic is trying to push players to be more like the latter. They want players to play throughout the season rather than during a small chunk window of it. So I can understand why doing something like this would actually drive players to do more Go Battle League battles, considering that if they sporadically add some more bonuses like Stardust nights and Go Battle League nights, then yes, more players will be inclined to do the Go Battle League throughout the season as opposed to near the end of it. But the big problem with this sort of line of thinking is that you're going to lose engagement from some of those long-term players, and that is of course because a lot of those players will grind out for the higher ranks only because they do want those nice Stardust bonuses at the end of the season. But if you're going to nerf that end of the season reward, then those players are not necessarily going to feel motivated to do a complete season. And yeah, Stardust bonuses and different things like that throughout the season may drive some players to be a lot more hardcore, but in general, I just feel like this is not going to give the result that Niantic is hoping it would. But of course, this may not necessarily be the main reason why they did this nerf, and the actual reason could be something a lot more egregious. Now, what I'm about to talk about is definitely going to be controversial, and I just have to let you know that it's extremely speculative. It's not any sort of fact. It's not something that Niantic is probably doing, but it's something that I do feel is a possibility, so I do have to share it here. So, what exactly am I talking about? Well, this Stardust nerf could actually be a very greedy monetization move, and the reason why I say this is because rather than encouraging players to use one star piece at the end of the season, they're encouraging players to use star pieces throughout the season rather than just at the tail end of it. So in other words, through after these Stardust changes, a lot of players will be inclined to spend more money on more star pieces, considering that there would be multiple occasions where a star piece would be necessary throughout a season, rather than just using it at the end when you collect your final season rewards. I mean, that's basically what I've been doing. I've only used star pieces during the Go Battle League at the very end of it, and that is of course because those Stardust rewards at the end of the season were just so monumental. But now it seems like if I want to maximize the Stardust gain from a Go Battle League season, I will be required to spend more money on more star pieces and use more star pieces throughout the season. And the problem isn't even that the Stardust economy is overabundant right now. I mean, getting Stardust has always been a slow and tedious process, and it's always these sort of big boosts to Stardust gains that a lot of players have relied on in order to maximize their Pokemon for the Go Battle League or to power up their Pokemon for rating. So I really do not like that Niantic did this at all, considering that the end of season rewards was actually something that a lot of players found very rewarding. If players put the hard work into it and they hit the legend rank, then they got a very sizable reward for doing so. Considering that these sort of ranks do not carry over into the next season, a lot of players do grind it out even though it is extremely repetitive because they know it is one of the best sources for Stardust. But now that Niantic has taken that away, I'm really not sure if those hardcore players are even going to care about the Go Battle League anymore. I mean, to face the harsh reality, Niantic is relying very heavily on the Go Battle League as a form of engagement in Pokemon Go. Even for people like me who don't necessarily engage in the Go Battle League, I know I make up a small population of players compared to a large sum of players who actually participate in the Go Battle League daily. This is the biggest form of engagement that Niantic currently has with Pokemon Go. Sure, it used to be rating and different things like that, but it really is all about the Go Battle League right now, and if Niantic does not handle this game mode correctly, then they could lose out on a ton of engagement, and that is really bad for the long-term success of this game. So I really hope Niantic reconsiders. I really hope they bring the rewards back to what they used to be, and of course the best thing that they could do is have both the Stardust rewards at the end of the season be substantial, and at the same time add more bonuses and more rewards throughout the season so that they could drive up engagement. I really don't see why they needed to nerf the end of season rewards. I mean, it's just naturally going to create controversy, and that's something that Niantic really needs to avoid right now if they want Pokemon Go to be in a much better light. Considering that for the last couple of years, they've been going through so many ups and downs with the game. The game has been experiencing a lot of great highs, but it's also been experiencing a lot of low lows as well. So I really feel like Niantic needs to push forward with better decisions, and we'll just have to wait and see what the big effects are going to be by this decision moving forward. So yeah, anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to share my thoughts regarding this whole thing, but I would love to know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Definitely share them. Are you unhappy about this change, or do you just not simply care? There's a lot of players who just do not even know about the big Stardust reward at the end of every GBL season, so yeah, there's that too. But in any case, yeah, I would love to know. Just share them down below, and yeah. And real quick, I want to plug a big sale that's going on for the official Count Jinsula pin by GOOZEE pins. If you go to the link in the description below, you can get this pin for just $5. That's a really huge deal. It's a big percentage off, so make sure you go and check that out. It's a really cool pin and it's really well made, so if you want that, then yeah, go check out the link in the description below. In any case, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I am Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later.